Right, good afternoon, Tebogo, and to our listeners. We're very privileged to have Tebogo Maenetja here with us. She's the Chief HR Officer for MTN South Africa. In addition to that, she's also a non-executive director on the board of Telesure Investment Holdings. Tebogo is a seasoned HR professional and has had vast experience at senior levels at financial services, IT, oil and gas, as well as telecommunications. Welcome with us, Tebogo. I hope you are well. And
good afternoon.
Tebogo is going to be one of our conference speakers at the upcoming HR Business Partner Conference, which will be held in May in Johannesburg. A specific topic will be around mastering effective communication skills and influence competencies for HR business partners. So, Tebogo, tell me, what do you think are the 2 or 3 most important skills, capabilities that the HR business partner should have when it comes to communicating and influencing the line managers in their specific organizations?
Good afternoon, Willem, and really thank you so much for the opportunity to participate in this conference and the opportunity to share a bit of my own experience and my own thought around this topic. So I think effective communication and influencing is really what I would call a cornerstone of the HRBP role. An HR business partner should ideally have the ability to convey information clearly, quite persuasively, and also be able to actively listen to stakeholders across different levels within the organization and different stakeholder groups. But to do that effectively, I think there are some critical skill set that the HR business partner should ideally have. And first and foremost is they need to be quite competent or have their competent in their field. So the HR practices and services, which means, the HR business partner should be really connected into the function, both internally, but also externally, understand the external trend around the HR function, understand where the evolution of the function is going to and the impact on businesses. That's the first thing. So they need to know their craft. I think that's I would call the fundamental and the foundational skill set that they should have. And secondly, I think it's important for a business partner to have business acumen, understand the business that they are supporting, how the business is made up, but how the business create value, their customer segments, how they take their products to market, how does work gets done within the organization, what is the business operating model. So it's very important to understand, because that gives you the context to be effective and impactful in terms of how you deliver for the business. And the second skill I would say is very, very important is skill around relationship management. So as a business partner, you basically support across different segments of the business and across various stakeholders. So that ability to be able to connect and build relationships is very, very important, because when you build strong relationships, it gives you the ability to influence, it gives you the ability to get into the business agenda, and to a large extent gives you the credibility to be seen as that trusted advisor, somebody who, one, understands my business, but secondly, connects with me on my business agenda, but also at a very human level, to understanding what your business customers are struggling with, what are the challenges, how do you craft the HR solutions that are actually taking that pain away from them or help them to navigate those challenges. That is the third, the second thing. I would say the third critical one is the ability to consult and use data insights to drive decision making, ability to understand what's happening from a people perspective in terms of the things that we're seeing around wellness, around the trends, around productivity, etc., and be able to bring those insights into the discussions around business issues. When we're seeing a drop, for example, in business performance in a particular area, are there signals that are showing that maybe from a people perspective we need to go and intervene to remediate certain of the problems? So business partner, an effective business partner use data strategically to drive the right people decisions in the organization. So I would say, if you ask for top three, I would say, business acumen, relationship savviness, this consulting and data literacy, and really being able to drive data-driven decision making in business, very, very, very critical for a business partner. And I would say, lastly, they need to have skills around sensing, especially when we talk about issues around culture. They need to constantly, you're almost like a GPS, scanning the organization, understanding the mood, understanding what's going on, picking up what are some of the underlying nuances that could tell us what's going on in the culture, what are the pain points, and what are the things that we could proactively even be intervening on. So it's someone who's really, and for you to be able to sense the organization, you've got to be quite connected. So you've got to be in the business. People need to understand you, know what your position is on different issues. So the business partner that's really felt across the organization, who is very, very integrated, integral part of the business.
Tebogo, wonderful. So if I can then summarize in one or two words, then in listening to you, it's about speaking the business language, being able to transfer our sometimes complex business, HR issues into a business language that everybody can understand. And for that, you need business acumen. You must be competent in the business acumen. I cannot wait to come and listen to your presentation. So we're really looking forward to see you in May, and thank you very much for being with us this afternoon.
Thank you very much, Val. I'm really looking forward to seeing you all at the conference and learning from other colleagues as well. Thank you so much for the opportunity.